How do we get started on a sales page? Well, I'll tell you, in the past, we used to open up a blank document and just sit there and stare at it and try to write something. And you guys know what I'm talking about. This is what we call blank page syndrome, and it is horrible. Nobody wants to start from a blank page. So we realized that we had to develop an approach that would help us write more efficiently, and it would help us nail it every single time. So now, when our copywriters are ready to write a sales page, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pull up two documents that are already ready to go. And those two documents are the positioning document and the product content. These documents help them kickstart the sales page process. So I want to walk you through them. Let's start with the positioning document. This document is created by our product development team during our initial research phase. And basically, it's a summary of the insights that we've gathered from customer research, from one-on-one research calls, and from competitive research. Some of the things that this document includes: who's our customer? What are their hopes, fears, dreams, pains? What problem are we solving with this product? What they've already tried to do to solve this problem? And how our product compares to the competition. The positioning document is put together by reading customer emails, survey responses, and doing one-on-one calls with customers, which, by the way, should be done before you make a product. Now, we go into much more detail on how to do this in the immersion phase of our course, Zero to Launch. Basically, anytime we notice a pattern, we include it in the positioning document. And what that does is it gives our writers everything they need to do to sell the product to the right customer. That's really important. They're not selling it to everybody, they're selling it to the right customer. So here's an excerpt of the positioning document for one of our courses, Mental Mastery. Our copywriter is going to go through this document and highlight any nuggets that strike him as useful for our sales copy. Here's a few key things that he's looking for: our customers' hopes, fears, pains, and dreams, the primary problem that our product is solving for them, again, what they've already tried to do to solve this problem, and how our product compares to the competition. All this material is going to be especially helpful in the first half of the sales page, where our goal is to build desire for the product. Now, we've included a full PDF of the positioning document below. Now, I'm going to challenge you to put on your copywriter hat. Go ahead, pause this video, download the positioning document, and note down what you would pick out as interesting nuggets for the sales page. Then come back and I'll show you what we noticed. Go ahead, pause the video and do it right now. Okay, welcome back. If you take a look at this excerpt from the positioning document, I see a lot of things that tell me about our customers' hopes, fears, pains, and dreams. Let's take a look. It just never feels like the right time. He's starting to think about whether he should be trying to do more. This person's starting to feel a little directionless, even a bit guilty or lazy for not doing more than he feels capable of. What about this one? Sees people getting promotions, starting businesses, living the high life, and wondering what they know that he doesn't. Deep down, there's an unspoken fear that he's wasting his potential. Wow, very powerful, very emotional. Or how about this one? Afraid of living his life as average or ordinary or forgettable. Ooh, it sounds like this person is feeling stuck. And by the way, look at those meaty quotes. We didn't just make this stuff up. These are all direct quotes taken from our interviews and surveys with our potential customers. And by the way, all this is going to be really helpful in writing the sales page because now we know exactly who we're talking to. The magic is in the quotes. I want to say it again, it's really important. The magic is in the real quotes. This is why you want to do real customer research and include as much detail as possible in your documents. Okay, our copywriter is going to grab these nuggets and he's going to pull them into a blank document we call the scratch pad. This is basically just a casual document to dump any standout points from the research. Why do we do this? Because we like to keep our sales page drafts clean So our writers will pull whatever raw ideas they need into the scratch pad. Now the next document that the copywriter goes through is what we call the product content document. At IWT and Growth Lab, we primarily create video courses. So the actual content of the product boils down to the transcripts of those videos. For mental mastery, for example, we created 4 modules with 5 videos each for a total of 20 videos. Now our copywriter reads through all 20 videos and picks out interesting elements that can be used to sell the product. Here's a transcript for one of our videos on building confidence. Notice how our copywriter Jackson has left comments throughout the script. What he's doing here is he's picking out interesting ways to describe what's in the product itself. It's almost like you have a product creator creating a coat, right? They pick the best fabrics, they make it fit within the price point, but then the marketer wants to come along and they might talk about the way the coat keeps you warm in the blistering cold or how light it is. So there's going to be a natural push and pull with the product creator and the copywriter or marketer. Okay? So what our copywriter is looking for here is he's looking for features, like what comes with the product. He's looking for benefits. What are the results that a customer can expect? He's looking for anything tangible, like techniques, tools, frameworks, or mindsets. He's looking for great stories. Great stories always help copy come to life. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Basically, at this stage, we want to find anything that helps us tell customers what they get in the product. And these are going to help mostly when we're writing the second half of the sales page, where we talk about the product itself. So our copywriter Jackson takes any ideas he finds and he puts them into the scratch pad. Let's take a look at that scratch pad now. What do you see? It's full of our customers' hopes, fears, dreams. It's also full of features, benefits, stories, and real customer quotes. All of these things are sales elements that we can plug into the sales page as we're writing it. What do you see here? After just a couple of hours of going through our research and our product content, we now have pages and pages of juicy nuggets to help us get started. Notice how much more efficient this is than just staring at a blank page until you come up with an idea. Now remember, if you don't have a team that can help you do this, here's how to apply this on your own. Pull up your research and your product content. And if you haven't created a separate doc for that, this is a great time to do that. Go through it with fresh eyes. Pick out all the nuggets that would stand out to you if you were reading this for the first time. Remember, nuggets are discrete, juicy pieces of content that will solve people's problems. And if you do have some help, this is a great project to delegate. Then when you're ready to start writing, someone has already compiled all the raw material for you. Now that we have all of our nuggets, our copywriter is ready to start drafting. I'll see you in the next video where I'll show you how we put together the first part of the sales page.